I think what's important for administrators to do, whether at the site level or district level, is to really understand who their English language learner population is to look at the data. But we aggregate the data. We say English language learners. But within English language learners, if you disaggregate, you'll see that it's a very diverse group of students. And what's important is to understand how many years they've been in the program, where their family's from, what is their literacy, how are they doing in their primary language and in English. I mean, there's lots of different things that we need to look at as administrators. And based on that, then we look for the appropriate strategies and methods that'll help support them in their learning. And also to think about the different content areas and how we can support that. Because we want all the students to have access to academic vocabulary. So we need to figure out how to do that. We need to figure out how students can learn and grow in English. And wherever possible in the states that students are able to maintain their primary language, we need to continue to do that and to have a high quality program. We also need to remember that students, English language learners, we also need to include their parents, that we need to be open as school systems and to say that parents are very much a part of our students' success and that we need to figure out ways and strategies to include parents in supporting their children. But there are districts that are doing amazing work with English language learners. And I think part of what we're trying to do in this administration is to build a community of practice around what we can do to help support English language learners. What are some of the practices that are effective? And so I'm excited about that because there is so much that we can share. But it's also important that if you're able to attend conferences that focus around English language learners, that have those promising practices, that have programs that help support English language learners, and understand the theory that is behind acquisition of language and of learning, and ensuring that the students are able to have access to academic vocabulary and be successful in school.